Here's the last 24 hours in geopolitics. Venezuela has suspended a natural gas agreement with Trinidad and Tobago after the island nation hosted a US warship, with President Maduro accusing Trinidad of becoming an aircraft carrier of the American empire, though Trinidad's Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar rejected the claims and stated her country is not reliant on the long-delayed Dragon gasfield project. Venezuela's foreign minister told the UN General Assembly that the US has an illegal and completely immoral military threat over the country, amid a US military buildup in the Caribbean that has included strikes on alleged illicit substance vessels and the deployment of multiple warships. Hungary is seeking to establish a Ukraine-skeptic alliance with Czechia and Slovakia in the EU, with Prime Minister Viktor Orbán looking to coordinate with Czech election winner Andrej Babiš and Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico ahead of EU summits. According to Orbán's political director, the potential three-member bloc, which would exclude pro-Ukraine Poland, could significantly hinder EU efforts to provide financial and military support to Ukraine, though formal alliances have not yet been established, as Babiš has yet to form a government and Fico has not formally aligned with Orbán on specific policies. Sudan's paramilitary rapid support forces seized El Fasher, the army's final stronghold in Darfur, placing over 260,000 civilians under RSF control after the military withdrew from the city. The fall of El Fasher could herald another split of Sudan and marks a significant blow to the army in a war that has left over 40,000 people deceased since 2023, creating the world's worst humanitarian crisis, with over 14 million people displaced. Lithuania has temporarily closed its border crossings with Belarus and plans to down balloons entering its airspace after repeated disruptions at Vilnius and Kaunas airports, with Prime Minister Inga Rugienian accusing Belarus of hybrid warfare and drafting plans for an indefinite border closure to be decided Wednesday. Lithuania claims the balloons are being used by smugglers to transport contraband, while Belarus has denied responsibility and called the border closure a provocation, stating that the balloons have been flying for years without diplomatic complaints. US President Trump met with Japan's newly elected Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi in Tokyo, where they signed a rare earths agreement and a document heralding a new golden age in relations, with Takaichi announcing she would nominate Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize and pledging to increase defense spending. Trump praised Takaichi and announced the first delivery of long-awaited US missiles for Japan's F-35 fighter jets would arrive this week, while addressing troops aboard the USS George Washington and stating that Toyota plans to invest $10 billion in US plants.